That's good.
A huge part of Kyrie's game. He's so good at capitalizing from outside.
And here's Cunningham outside. Gafford grabs the miss. And Dallas with possession. It's a three-point game. Here's Irving. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, great to see Kyrie Irving back on the court and producing, Tim.
Yeah, with that ACL tear coming late in the season, it really set him back. The game is just better with Kyrie in action, making highlights on a nightly basis.
Now here's Cunningham. And here's Harris outside. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham.
Always ready to fire. Give Harris a good pass. Tobias will get you an assist.
Here's Irving. Got it. Irving's got 7 points in the game.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
To the paint. Here's Irving. Good work defensively by Robinson.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Count it. Harris has got his second basket.
In so many ways, Harris can beat you. He has the size and skill to score from all 3 levels.
And so Cunningham will bring it up to the Pistons. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Out to Harris. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
We're beginning to see this more and more from Harris. Just taking what the defense allows, and that time finding the wide open man.
Now here's Irving. He has 7.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Fires from the corner. Duran, no good.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Pass to Irving. Thompson with a steal. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. And it's blocked by Irving. And the whistle stops play here. It's not a clean block shot, instead a shooting foul. And we'll see free throws coming up right here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising. Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Pass to Cunningham. And Cunningham throws it down.
There's Cunningham showing off that leaping ability. Outstanding finish with the slam.
And here's Flagg outside. Hits the trifecta. Flagg's got 7.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Pass to Harris. Back to Cunningham. Here's Thompson. And Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up to the Mavericks. Out to the right wing. Here's Washington. And the shot's good by Irving. 11 points in the game.
In the interior, Kyrie is money. He has the touch to just drop it in with ease. You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And Dallas with possession. Stolen by Thompson. Oh! A big finish right there. Awesome.
teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
Elevates and detonates the one-hand stuff.
Picture perfect. Robinson for three. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Lets the three fly. There's the foul. It's on Derek Lively. That's his first foul.
He gets called for the over-the-back. He thought he could slip through the cracks and grab the rebound.
Yeah, he thought he had an angle to sneak in there, but the official was right on top.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave him all alone at the arc. He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
Here's Marshall. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Woo! Not a lot of resistance from the D.
That's the last guy you want to leave open.
If you get that much daylight, only one thing is on your mind, a strong finish.
Here's Cunningham. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. The Pistons on top. Up 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
There are some big-time players in this league, but who do you think the most clutch players have been over the past decade, Legs?
When you look at these resumes, I think you go with the big three, LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant. But, of course, Giannis dropping 50 in a finals performance wasn't bad either.
And I'll throw in the Joker in there as well.
Love it.
Count it. Good.
And using that 6'7" frame to get in there and do work, Middleton will take on anybody.
The three ball, no problem for Cade.
Those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. That shot off the mark. Down low. Williams' shot is good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Harris a screen. Here's Cunningham. Stymied by Middleton.
And even though Middleton doesn't pile up blocks, he has the length to disrupt shooters, and he did right there. And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Both teams making some changes here. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Tim, how do you like this blend for the new Pistons? Wily veterans alongside the new blood.
I love the way they have built this team. Shooting was their Achilles heel, but these veterans bring spacing and savvy.
Irving, that's good.
And Kyrie loves putting on a show. This is what makes him so much fun to watch.
Here's LeVert. Pass to Reed. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Washington left side. Connects from downtown.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
And more than his raw talent, Flag's intelligence on the court made him such a coveted prospect.
Oh, Cade nails one from the corner.
No shot there. He was left wide open and now adds 3 points from distance.
Drives to the hoop. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Grant, in 2024, you added Cooper Flagg to the USA Select team before he even played a game in college.
You know, B.A., he made me look really good, too. You know, he performed extremely well against the men's national team. And at just the age of 17, he already looked like one of the better players on the court that day.
The Pistons trailing. Here's Jenkins. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Jenkins has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Irving. The Pistons clear it.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Take it away. Here's Flagg. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Cunningham. Kate Cunningham, an emphatic jam.
The ferocious finish. Love watching Cunningham use his size and athleticism on the drive.
Hits a 3-pointer. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
It's stolen by Washington. On the wing, Thompson. Washington outside. And Washington powers it through.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Well, not all turnovers are created equal. Live ball turnovers lead to that.
And the coaches rave about Harris and his three-point shooting. It helps his team space the floor.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. We've got 1:28 left in the second period. Washington outside. 4-3. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far. Pistons trail by 3. Here's Jenkins. Pass to Thompson. 58 seconds left to play in the first half. He buries it from 3. Harris has got 11.
Yeah, and a triple from Harris, matching the one on the other end. Just great back and forth.
Gafford with the bucket.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
That is just beautiful ball movement. Unselfish basketball.
And here's Duran for 3. That one's off. He's 0 for 3 now. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
And we all know Irving is a talented shooter. If you don't absolutely smother him, he will find shots.
Out to Thompson. Pass to Duran. Detroit moving the ball around. There's 10 seconds left in the second period. Shot clock at 6. For 3, here's Harris. Drops in the 3. Harris has got 9 points now in the quarter. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Dallas on top. They're up by 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. And here's Detroit. And Legs, you look at this Mavericks roster, tremendous size up front.
Yeah, Brian, they've got great physicality up front, and that's what the league is allowing these days. So they've got the personnel to play some bully ball.
And for Harris, it's about getting into a rhythm. Once he does this, he can take over games.
And that one's good. Irving.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for. And he is cooking right now. There is no better feeling. Keep giving him the ball.
LeVert, that's good.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
And the dunk by Gafford.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, B.A. We know Kyrie Irving is going to get his buckets, but he wants to keep everyone involved. He said, what's worked for me is allowing others to shine their light in their own capacity, encouraging them to do so, and then, when it's my turn, just flourishing in that role. Back to you.
He does it well. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Duran, the screen. Pass to Thompson. Nice move. Outside for LeVert. And the Pistons, another 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Robinson on the wing. Stolen by Gafford. Irving with it. Now guarded by Duran. The 3 from Thompson. And it's Harris with the rebound. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Grant Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
You know, I think it's his reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times. And he just gets the job done.
Now here's Robinson. Give him 8 points now.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Flag, looking to win the run. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Flag's got 16 points. To the inside. Here's Thompson with the drive. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Well, he saw the opportunity and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel?
built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Here's LeVert. After the basket by Dallas. Harris outside. Drains the trip. Harris has got 8 points in the quarter.
His three-point mechanics have been flawless. Get him a clean look from deep, and he'll bury it. And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Now here's Thompson. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Robinson gets the bucket.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
That was a prayer. All luck getting that one to go.
And stolen by Irving. Outside Christie. Beyond the arc. On the wing, Irving. This one for 3.
What you love about Thompson is his versatility at both ends of the floor. He's even able to block shots like that.
Six to shoot. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Detroit moving the ball around. Robinson can't hit. Mavericks trail by 9. And here's Flagg outside. Thompson pulls it in. Detroit with the ball. Here's LeVert. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. LeVert's got 9 points here in the second half. Here's Flagg. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
And defenders better start holding their posts. Cooper Flagg is having a field day scoring it.
Back to Thompson. Outside Robinson. Picked by Stewart. Shot from the wing. And again, it's Detroit converting.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you. Watching the trajectory on a floater never gets old. One of the most fun ways to score that this league has.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's
75.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Mavericks trail by 9. Marshall right side. And here's Flagg outside. Oh, that was pure. He's got another one. Now 10 for 12.
You count them up. Can't give Flagg a look from deep.
For 3, Robinson. On target from range. Robinson's got 19 points.
Both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
I'll tell you what, I mean, it feels like Middleton can shoot from anywhere, but he's especially deadly from the corner. Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. And a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. Detroit leading by 8. Stolen by Middleton. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
I mean, the versatility of Middleton. Not just a scorer, also a solid passer and distributor.
And it's in there. And that's now 6 points for Derek Lively.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Holland gets the bucket.
Well, he led his teammate and hit him in stride. You really can't do it any better than that.
And now the Pistons in transition.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
A fearless dunk by Thompson, showing the defense they can't force him to back off.
Here's Cunningham. Down low, Cunningham.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Jacks up a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Cunningham's got 11 points in the quarter. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Pistons?
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Cunningham looking around. Well, Graham, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point, but it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a long threat at the rim. Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Here's Jenkins. Outside Cunningham. Cade on the drive. Wow, with some power.
Wow, going to the top floor.
Cutting apart the defense on the drive. Cunningham skilled at getting to the cup.
Cash!
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Well, the best approach against a bigger defender is to go right into their chest.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
Well, they are hunting deep shots, but they'll take the layup if you give them one.
Beyond the arc. Duran pulls it down. The Pistons lead by 16. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his 3rd foul so far. There's a minute 40 left to play in the 4th. Cunningham. Robinson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Robinson's got 22 points. Buries it from outside.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Pistons.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Cade Cunningham.
Yeah, no doubt. He was the most impactful player for their offense tonight.
Here's Robinson. Outside Harris. Fires in the triple. And the Pistons lead by 21.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Yeah, the atmosphere in this arena has been unbelievable. Great all-around effort by everyone to put this game away.
And it's flagged with a rebound. Pass to Thompson. For 3. Detroit with a rebound. There's 25 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Oh, there's the alley. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
Well, that is just real miscommunication there, sending it out of bounds.
And Williams has got the ball here for Dallas. Trailing by 19. Marshall. Dallas no good that time either. Here's Duran. Nails it.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler.